One of the villages we visited near Cabra was Zuheros, a charming hilltop village in the foothills of the Sierras Subbeticas Natural Park. It is safe to say that we fell in love with this place. There are incredible views everywhere. Zuheros is one of the prettiest villages in Spain, and I really understand why. Its surroundings are so beautiful with mountains, and there's a hilltop castle, and as you can see, amazing views. So let's explore the town. One of our favorite viewpoints is Mirador La Villa. You can see the mountains and all across the olive groves below. Can't think of any better setting for a castle. It was built by the Moors in the 14th century, and then it underwent a lot of restorations in the 15th century after the Reconquest, so you can see a lot of Renaissance style in it too. But it is one of the nicest castles in Andalucia, isn't it? Plenty of bars and restaurants around the castle, and I especially like this one with the view. We loved Zuheros so much that we decided to come back to visit all the tourist attractions. We just got our tickets for the biggest tourist attraction here in Zuheros. It's called Cuevas de Los Murcielagos, and it's an amazing cave. I'm so excited to see it. Before we're gonna see the actual caves, we're gonna go into the interpretation center and have a look. The caves can only be visited on guided tours and must be booked in advance. The first chamber of the caves receives natural light, and it was inhabited in prehistoric times. Further down in the caves, there are wall paintings and indications of ceremonies being held. The tour takes you quite deep down the caves, and some places are narrow, so it's not a place for claustrophobic people. There are several information signs in the cave, but most of them are only in Spanish. In the high seasons and on weekends, tour groups can be up to 30 people, and the guides will only speak in Spanish. You will get a leaflet of information in English though. We went on a weekday, and the guide talked both in English and in Spanish so that everyone could understand. It's incredible to think about that these stalagmites and stalactites have taken millions of years to form to what we see today.
You're so short, Linda. You're the only one that is suffering.
Weniger auf den Kopf aufmerksam machen müssen, weil es so eindeutig ist. Ne? Kriegst du sind die Dinger, die gerade 1,80 hoch sind, so eine kleine Ecke. Genau.
Millions of years ago, this whole area was underwater. We really enjoyed checking out the viewpoints outside the caves. Finished with the Cueva de Los Murcielagos and just having some quick lunch before we're going down to Zuheros to visit the castle. Zuheros castle. I'm here all by myself. It's awesome. Just look at this. $3.50, but if you get a joint ticket with Cueva de los Murcielagos, which is $7.50 alone, and it also includes a couple of museums in the village, then it's only $10.50 for the joint ticket. So I really recommend doing it. It's pretty cool up in the castle. I'm here all by myself, and the views are from another world. I'm gonna go in and check out the archaeological museum first. The second museum that was included on our ticket was Museo de Costumbres y Artes Populares. Inside you can see different artifacts and furniture that has been used in the area throughout the years. One of our favorite spots was the hanging bridge, right below the castle. That was all from Zuheros. We are heading out to La Lagunillas now, which is where we're gonna hike the highest peak in the Cordoba Province, La Tiñosa. So I hope to see you for the next vlog to explore the peak.